Jenna Schaffer with the news. 5 new positive cases of COVID-19 have been reported by the Dubois County Health Department. 6,501 residents have been tested for the virus. Dubois County now has a total of 824 positive cases. 17 deaths have been reported as well. 690 of those who have the virus have recovered, meaning that they are out of isolation and feeling well. The best way to keep yourself and others protected is by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to mask up, Hoosiers. Indiana's COVID-19 numbers have been updated. Now, this is as of Friday afternoon. The Indiana State Department of Health is reporting 3,058 deaths, 91,313 positive cases, and 1,044,049 individuals have been tested for the virus. Here are the numbers for our viewing area. Starting off with Dubois, it's 824 cases and 17 deaths. Pike is reporting 90 cases with 1 death. Spencer with 151 cases, 3 deaths. Perry with 196 cases, 12 deaths. Martin is reporting 97 cases. Davies with 464 cases and 23 deaths. Orange with 231 cases, 24 deaths. Knox reported 328 cases and 3 deaths. Crawford is reporting 58 cases. Posey 208. Lawrence with 442 cases, 27 deaths. Gibson 309 cases, 4 deaths. And Vanderburg is reporting 2,495 cases and 19 deaths. To see a map of cases by county, head to in.gov/ISDH. Stories were told and tears were shed in Ferdinand last night. The Dubois County Substance Abuse Council held their 3rd annual Overdose Awareness Candlelight Vigil. Guest speakers like Josh Graves from Safe Haven Recovery Center in Paoli spoke about struggles with addiction. Haley Anderson, another guest speaker from the event, spoke about why an event like the vigil was so important.
Dubois County in the 90s did start as a place where alcoholism was kind of a hidden secret. And, you know, with 12-step programs, sometimes we tend to be a little bit quieter for the anonymity to protect people. But there's some people like me that don't mind to live recovery out loud, because I feel like I was kind of living in the shadows and dying silently. And I didn't know there was women out there that were like me that I could reach out to that would help me. So if I'm there to be that hand to always reach out to the next woman, then there's always a resource and they don't have to sit there silently and suffer.
Guests from the audience spoke as well about their experiences with addiction before names of those who lost their life due to drug overdoses were read out loud. Dubois County Substance Abuse Council Coordinator Jenna Beaker hosted the event. Beaker says that events like the annual Candlelight Vigil is used to shed light on addiction issues within Dubois County.
So we actually rotate the event through Dubois County for the specific purpose that addiction happens everywhere and it affects everyone, and Dubois County is not exempt from that. So we had it in Jasper, last year was in Huntingburg, and this year is in Ferdinand, because I think it's really important to move through the county, not only to show that addiction is a problem everywhere, but to make everybody in the county feel supported.
To learn more about the Dubois County Substance Abuse Council, visit their social media on Facebook or Twitter. Huntingburg merchants on 4th Street hit a major milestone this week. Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner, Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch, Stellar Communities Program and NDOT Commissioner Joe McGinnis officially cut the ribbon, dedicating the street on Friday. Lieutenant Governor Crouch says it took years to make the vision a reality.
Huntingburg actually was chosen as a stellar community to have that designation back in 2014. So this is the culmination of 8 projects within that stellar plan, and it has taken 6 years to actually complete.
But closing the final chapter of the Stellar Communities program was not easy. Mayor Spinner says merchants were the backbone of the project and faced challenges head on.
Took the risk to say, yes, let's rethink things, let's redo things. Let's make Huntingburg a place for the future, and the impact it had on their businesses during that time was measured. It was something that was real. but they were there with us all the way. And to be able to be here today and stand on the street and see what's available to us and know that we've got a secure future in downtown Huntingburg is really significant.
Merchants even stepped in to help workers. Spinner explains how.
It was a daily event to see the merchants out handing out donuts or candy or coffee or I think that the construction crew told me that was the only job they've ever worked on where they gained weight. So because the merchants were just so welcoming and so much a part of it, and it was a mutual experience. You know, the workers got into it as well and helped in many ways. So it was very unique project.
Although 4th Street is officially open for business, small business owners have made a few changes. Patrons are required to wear masks and are asked to practice social distancing. Hoosier communities financially impacted by the pandemic are receiving help from the state. Indiana Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch and the Indiana Office of Community and Rural Affairs announced 42 new grant recipients from the COVID-19 response program on Thursday. In total, these grants are worth over $10 million and will help communities with economic recovery activities to help small businesses retain low to moderate income jobs. The southern Indiana communities receiving money are Boonville, Mount Vernon, Fort Branch, New Harmony, Gibson County, Orange County, and Posey County. They were all each awarded $250,000 to provide $10,000 grants to businesses located in the city to retain LMI employees. The city of Washington, Daviess County, and Vanderburgh County were awarded $250,000 to help small businesses. Hobstadt was awarded $150,000 to help local small businesses with 25 employees or less to continue operating during the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic may have prevented summer festivals this year, but it has not canceled the Right to Life Banquet. The banquet takes place on Thursday, October 15th at 6:30 p.m. in the Simon J. Graber building off of the Odin and Candleberg Road. U.S. Senator Mike Braun is this year's guest speaker, but due to the current health crisis, there are some changes. The Right to Life Banquet, which normally draws over 500 people each year, 250 tickets will be sold only for this year's banquet. Tickets are $15 for adults, $10 for students, and can be purchased by calling 812-486-3658. Masks are required and all attendees are asked to practice social distancing. In spite of the crazy times that is 2020, this year is something a local nonprofit can be proud of. Habitat for Humanity of Dubois County is taking 2020 and celebrating 25 years of helping build homes in Dubois County. Started by a group of volunteers in 1995, this Christianity-based organization works to mobilize funds, materials, and volunteer labor to construct houses in partnership with low-income families. These houses are then sold to partner families at no profit to Habitat. While also celebrating 25 years of work in 2020, they're also welcoming a new executive director, Michael Richard. They also partnered with Patoka Valley Vocational Cooperative and local high school students to coordinate their first student-built home. Habitat for Humanity is building its 18th home in Dubois County this Saturday at 3 p.m. Executive Director Michael Richards says that this will be a way for Dubois County to see what Habitats for Humanity is all about.
Well, coming up this Saturday at 3 p.m., we're going to be live streaming our groundbreaking ceremony for our 18th home. That's going to be in Jasper, and we're very excited about it because we're going to have some special guests there that are going to be able to talk about what Habitat means for the county and the community of Jasper. We're going to hear some information about our homeowner and their family and what this build means to them, and you'll be able to see the actual location where the home will be built.
This event will be live streamed on the Habitat for Humanity of Dubois County Facebook page at facebook.com/DuBois Habitat. For more information or to support the build, call Richard at 812-704-8441 or email Michael at DuBoisHabitat.org. A dozen zombies will be hidden around the entire Patoka Lake property from Labor Day weekend through October 31st. Visitors who find 10 of them will get a souvenir cup supporting Patoka's birds of prey and some stickers. All it takes to participate is a zombie hunting license, which can be purchased for $5 from the Reservoir Office, Main or Modern Campground Gate, Camp Store, or the Nature Center. Zombie hunters will also need a cell phone. Once you purchase your license, start hunting. When you find one, take a selfie with the undead creature. When you find enough, return to one of the locations you bought the tickets from and show park staff your photos to get your prizes. To learn more about this event, contact the Patoka Lake Nature Center by calling 812-635-2447. A black bear that was seen in Kentucky may cross into Indiana at some point. Local DNRs say that because bears are strong swimmers, they may make a trek across the Ohio River into the Hoosier State. The DNR says that to keep bears away, to lock up grills, trash cans, and pet food. DNR experts say that black bears prefer to avoid humans, and removing potential food sources goes a long way to prevent negative interactions. Individuals are encouraged to report any sightings of a bear using the DNR's Large Mammal Report form, on.in.gov/large mammal, or by calling DNR law enforcement at 812-837-9536. Observations with evidence such as photos, video, tracks, or scat may require a follow-up visit by a DNR biologist for confirmation. The DNR warns the public not to feed the bears, as this could create a negative interaction between bears and humans. The DNR also says not to approach a bear. If you encounter a bear, do not run away or climb a tree to get away. Back away slowly, look intimidating, wave your hands above your head, make loud noises. Do not approach the bear to get a better look or to harass it. Do not attempt to attract the bear to you, especially not through food lures. Wait in a vehicle or building for the bear to leave the area. If you take a photo of the bear, submit it to the Large Mammal Report or call 812-334-1137. More information on black bears is at wildlife.in.gov/8500.htm. And we'll take a look at your weather forecast when we come back on 18 WJTS.